Here's your latest news for Red Deer and Central Alberta. Rocky Mountain House is taking a deep dive into the subject of policing. The town is commissioning a study to determine if retaining the RCMP is what's best for the community. Merrick Takash spoke with Acting Mayor Len Phillips about what the town hopes to achieve.
Len, the town of Rocky Mountain House has commissioned an in-depth study of how the community is policed and what other options may be available. Tell me what the goal is here.
What happened is, policing over the last couple decades is evolving and changing, and we always want to look at the best way that we can do things. So we received a grant from the province, and basically we're going to look at our policing model in Rocky Mountain House, and is it correct? Is it the right model? Is there a better model that we can use? That's what this study is hoping that it's going to tell us.
Len, what has happened in your community or the surrounding area that has caused you guys to look back at making this change?
Our current model that we use in Rocky Mountain House, it's called a post model. And basically what that means is we have our own municipal detachment, which we have the RCMP doing that. We have it under a municipal police service agreement. And there's also provincial officers in there, which are under a provincial police service agreement. And then there's also officers on the federal side that service our First Nations partners. So what happens is all of those officers are blended together in this detachment. And we just want to make sure that this is the correct model for our area.
So from where we sit right now, how many RCMP officers patrol Rocky Mountain House, and is that number enough?
So we currently have 12 officers, and some of those are school resource officers as well. And on the provincial side, I believe they have 16, and on the federal side, I believe there's 4. So that's what makes up our detachment along with a staff sergeant. Is it the right amount of officers? Based on our officer per population, it seems a bit high. But again, this study is going to tell us what model we have is the most fiscally responsible way we can do this.
So Len, with the study in mind, what are the next steps here?
So the next steps obviously is doing a request for proposal and getting the third party to do the study. That's our first step. And the study itself is probably going to take, we're guesstimating 6 to 10 months to get the study itself. And then after we get the study, then of course it'll come back to council, and then we can look at it and decide, is status quo, or we're going to keep with the same way we've been doing things with the RCMP being our police service provider? Do we look at our own municipal police force? Do we contracted out to a different police force, or maybe there's a combination of community peace officers and maybe sheriffs or something different? Right now we don't know, but we're going to look at all options.
Len, thanks so much for the time. We hope to talk to you again real soon.
Well, the Red Deer Rebels are nearing the end of their season.
Check took the pass, now the right side of Wrigley by a flat-footed Minio, 2-on-1 with Ranchak. Pass across, he scores!
This was the only goal Red Deer scored in Wednesday's 5-1 loss to the Calgary Hitmen. Now, it's been a rough end to the year for the Rebels, dropping 3 in a row leading into the weekend. They wrap up the season this weekend. They host Calgary on Saturday and on the road in Edmonton on Sunday. Both Edmonton and Calgary are playoff teams, while Red Deer is on the outside looking in this year. And a reminder, if you would like to watch any of these stories again, you can catch them on YouTube. Just search CTV News Red Deer. After a cloudy Thursday, the sunshine is coming and making its way back in for the weekend especially. Now, for Friday, we're going to start the morning off quite chilly. It'll be -10, but with that wind chill, it'll feel more like -15. A high of 6 for Red Deer, Lacombe, Stettler. Even a bit warmer down south in Innisfail. Cloudy weather, high of 9 degrees. There's a chance we get some light rain in Rocky Mountain House off towards the west at 8 degrees. But overall, the weekend looks really, really good. For Friday, sunshine to start off the morning and then becoming a mix of sun and cloud in the afternoon. Here's a look at your 5-day forecast.